Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Uh, in this session, we'll just go with the Creo user interface options. Okay, how exactly we can deal with that and how we need to set the default user interface settings to start with the Creo parametric 7.0 or 8.0, whichever the version you are using. And this is the interface how it's gonna look like. Here you can start with the new, and this is the open. You already know this is the home page, but in the file and options, in the manage sessions and the options, you can able to set your own settings. Okay, so let me just choose the options for now. Okay, and here you could able to see there are a few options with respect to environment. You can able to deal with this. Okay, so there are some sound bell for rooms and messages and all. You can activate if you want the sounds to be added. If you want to save display with the model, you can even select that. There are different options to set up. Okay, and then we have the appearance, datum, graphics, colors and all. From here you can choose it, so that we can deal with. The model display, the default orientation is trimetric. For me, I need isometric as I use it more. If you want, by default you can activate the datums. I don't want it, let it be like this. Okay, and enable transparency and the show surface features and all. That's all okay, no issues. And display interface where and all should be, and how these should be shown here. So with respect to selection and the sketch workbench here, in this you can select this option, lock user defined dimensions. So whatever the dimensions you gonna create, that will be completely locked. If you drag it, it won't extend. So in Creo parametric, if you even define the dimensions, if you drag it, the dimension will change accordingly, right? So this is the option where you can able to eliminate that. So if you want, by default the grid should be activated, you can turn it on from here. So this is one of the robust option, we can say, make the sketching plane parallel to the screen. So once I select the sketch, so software will automatically orient its display screen with respect to the sketch workbench. Okay. Automatically the background, in the background the reference will be created, so I don't want it. Fine, so these are the few things. So if you want to deal with the assemblies and all, you can go ahead and you can make the changes accordingly, but for me these are the basic steps. Okay, so I'll click on OK. So these are all the basics, whatever the settings I have done will be saved. So it will ask you for the saving as a configuration settings. You can select yes, and you can define the location and just save it here. Okay, that's done. Now we'll directly jump into the file. So while opening, if you didn't select this use default template, you can able to choose the unit system which you are looking for. If you select the by default, the software will deal with the inches, lbs and seconds as default. Remember that. Okay, very important step to be considered. So I'll simply click on OK. So I'll select this one as default now. Okay, here you can see once I select the sketch, so it will automatically orient to normal view as I said. Now if I simply select the line tool, L shortcut, once I come out of this, the unit system is in inches. Okay. So here you can drag it, but if I define this dimension as 250 here, you can't change it. Okay, that will be fixed. Remember that the lock is a defined dimension. The tool will help you to do this. Now what if you want to change the unit system now? Here you can go to file, from here, just a minute. prefer model properties. From there you have the units, so from here you can go ahead and make the changes. You can choose which you are looking for. Okay, so you can set the selected. So let me just select the millimeter mmks and set. So according to that the dimensions will be changed. Okay, so this is how we can just deal with these, and you can see according to that all the units will be converted. So you can even change it to the values which you are looking for. If you want to delete, just select all, delete. So these are the basic user interface settings as well as the unit system settings that we need to follow as a beginner in SolidWorks as well as in Creo software. Well, thank you. Stay tuned.